Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Sick Eric back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing my full review of the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I've been using this device for going on 3 months now. It came out back in March, I believe, and it has been very pleasant experience. I'm very happy with this phone. No hiccups. Let's jump down into it, shall we? As far as display goes, it sports a 6.2-inch QHD Plus Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 2960 by 1440. Colors are bright. Display is bright. Colors are vibrant. Very saturated. Excellent display. It's got 529 pixels per inch. The best display you could get out on the market right now. Hands down, Samsung kills it with their display. The blacks are black. Brightness level gets bright, especially for outdoors. No color shifting. Viewing angles are just excellent. You won't be disappointed with this display. It just looks phenomenal. You could also adjust different settings in the display if you want to mess with it. Screen resolution comes default f at a full HD plus. Change it to WQHD. And you also have, where is it at? Screen mode. You have 4 different options. Adaptive display. You could change it to warm or cooler temperature colors, and you could also adjust the colors right here at the bottom: red, green, and blue. I pretty much just have mine on AMOLED Cinema. Go ahead and keep it on display. You got, different stuff. You have your Edge apps, which allows you to use different applications on this little Edge launcher. Like I said, display is phenomenal. You can tweak it to your liking. It is covered in Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and the bezels have gotten a little bit smaller compared to last year. At least the bottom bezel has. Still a really nice bezel-less, I guess, phone. Let's go ahead and go over the design. It does have a glass-on-glass construction, covered in Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and on the back. Not much has changed from last year's SA Plus. Attention to detail, like the frame color is now the color of the phone, which is blue now, or lilac purple. The frame will match the color of the device, and I really like that feature. Things at the bottom, the speaker grill has changed a little bit. Not much, but they're all refinements from last year, and I like it. I like how the antenna lines are the same color now. Really nice feature. It just makes everything blend a lot nicer, and this is the coral blue version of the device, by the way. Fingerprint sensor and camera placement have changed compared to last year. They were in an awkward position, and now you have the extra sensor, the telephoto lens, added to it, and everything is now vertical instead of horizontal. Blood pressure sensor and your heart rate sensor and your flash have changed as well. They were on this side. IP68 water and dust resistance. New colors come in coral blue, lilac purple, and midnight black. And Gorilla Glass 5 still scratches easily, so nothing has changed there. I would like to not have it scratched, have it without a case for a day and not get a scratch on there, but it is what it is. Performance, let's go on over and go to battery. Go in order here, guys. Battery, it's a 3500 milliamp battery. Battery life has been good, but not great. Compared to last year's SA Plus, the V30, the Note 8, battery life is not as great as those, despite being a larger battery. I believe the Note 8 is a 3200 milliamp or 33, I'm not sure. V30 was a 34, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, those got better battery life than this device. It's not absolutely horrible, but it could be better. Now, yeah, you could go into settings and you could change, your battery saving mode. You could go mid, max, but all of that does is it lowers your screen resolution. It does all this stuff to cripple your phone. I don't want to cripple my phone. If you guys got any tips of battery life, or what's making the battery drain so much without handicapping my phone, leave them down below. I want my phone to run at its full potential. I just want a little bit better battery life. That being said, let's move on over to the camera. The camera Has a dual camera system on the rear and a single on the front. They are, sorry, getting off track here. The first camera is a 12 megapixel dual pixel sensor with an aperture of f1.5 and f2.4, which means it switches between depending on the lighting situation. f1.5 being darker, f2.4 being brighter. Second is a telephoto lens, 12 megapixel with an aperture of 2.4, and it has 2 times zoom. The regular camera has 10 times digital zoom. Telephoto is 2 times optical zoom. The front-facing camera is a 8 megapixel camera, and it has an aperture f1.7, selfie focus, selfie wide, AR emojis. The camera also records up to 4K at 60 frames per second, that is its highest resolution, and super slow-mo at 720p at 960 frames per second. Let's go ahead and jump down into some of the settings here. You got your auto mode, you got your pro mode, which are your manual settings, live focus, which is sort of a bokeh effect, portrait mode type thing, AR emoji, sports, slow motion, super slow motion, food, panorama, and hyperlapse. So there's a lot of different types of options. There's a lot of things you can do to like sort of change into little shortcuts, like as far as swiping up and putting your shutter button up here somewhere and then just throwing it back down in there. There's a lot of different things you can do. The camera has been phenomenal. Let's go ahead and I'll show you some pictures that I took with the camera. These are from a trip to San Antonio. If I get this to focus. So as you can see, the detail is just phenomenal. Go ahead and decline that. Detail is just phenomenal. The trees, everything is just really, really nice. This is 4K at 60 frames per second. And the green in the trees is just absolutely amazing. It's doing no justice on here just by showing it on the device, but trust me, 4K, 60 frames per second, it is just beautiful. The best recording I've ever gotten on a smartphone. Go ahead and show you another video that'll probably be a little bit more better. Let's see, where's it at? Go ahead and show you this one. And you can see the sky, the sound. Sound is really good. It just looks phenomenal. I'm gonna go ahead and restart that for you guys. It's just really, really excellent video quality. And like I said, this is 4K, 60 frames per second. Just look at the blue in the sky and the green in the trees and the grass. It's just phenomenal. Like I said, you won't be disappointed with the photo quality and the video recording quality. And this is just a photo taken of a church. You can see the detail. This is all just using auto mode. You can see right there. Detail is just awesome. So yeah, camera wise, it's got an excellent camera. You will not be disappointed with that. Performance wise, it's got a Snapdragon 845 processor, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and 64 gigs of internal storage, which is expandable via micro SD card up to 400 gigabytes. It's got the Adreno 540 GPU for its graphics and everything. This performance has not been an issue. It's past the honeymoon stage on this device, and it's still running like a champ. No issues whatsoever. The phone is still snappy as hell, so you will not be disappointed. It has not slowed down like the Galaxy S8 Plus did on me. We're going on 3 months here, and knock on wood, it's still going pretty strong. It's running Android 8.0 Oreo, still not the latest, but hopefully they don't take forever with their update. Who knows if we're going to get Android P. Audio wise, it has stereo speakers tuned by AKG. It can play 32-bit audio, and it does have Dolby Atmos surround. As you can see right here, you got different options: auto, movie, music, videos. And you go on over to your regular settings, you could click on Dolby. You got your equalizer, and you got your sound adapt. Audio coming out from the speakers has been phenomenal. Watch my other video that I did on a speaker comparison. Turn Dolby Atmos on when you're playing through the speakers. It'll increase the volume and the clarity. It's just really nice audio experience and viewing experience when you're watching videos and all of that. It does have a headphone jack, thank God. Samsung has not removed that. Great audio coming out of it. I would like to see a separation between audio using Dolby through the speakers and through the headphone jack, because I like it using the speakers. I don't like it using the headphone jack. It does not sound as good as the V30, but I don't think any phone will. And it still uses Bluetooth 5.0. You could connect two different devices. I believe it's like 200 feet distance as far as connectivity. Great audio experience. Love the audio on this device, and I'm not disappointed coming from the LG V30. Customization, there is tons of customizing on this phone by using themes. You could download a launcher, different icons, but as far as themes go, you go into your Samsung theme store, and you got a whole bunch of different types of themes. You got wallpapers, you got icons. You just got a shitload of stuff you could do with this device. Always on display. You could change everything on this device, and it's just awesome. Their theme store is way better than LG's. Just really nice theme store for Samsung. Excellent customization with this phone. You got your always on display that you could also change a whole bunch of settings as well. But really nice in customization part. Pros of the device: display is the best display out on the market today, hands down, no question about it. Viewing angles are excellent, no color shifting, gets bright enough outside, and etc. So you will not be disappointed with the display. Hardware and build quality, excellent build quality. This phone feels premium as fuck. Only thing I wish the Gorilla Glass 5 didn't scratch so easily, but it is a beautiful device. It's sturdy, it's water resistant, just really excellent build quality. Stereo speakers, definitely a pro. They sound excellent. You got your top firing. You got your earpiece as your highs, and your bottom firing as all your mids and lows. So really nice. It makes it for a nice immersive experience when watching videos and playing sound through the speakers, listening to music, all of that stuff. Dual cameras, dual aperture, definitely a plus for this phone. Low light pictures have been amazing using this device. See if I could find some low light pictures. Like, these are pretty low light, taken from inside a museum, and they do capture in a lot of light, as you can see right there. Really nice. Excellent picture quality. These are all low light pictures, and they look really nice. But yeah, software has improved a little bit. Every year Samsung experience seems to get a little bit better, and it has gotten better this year. A lot more snappier, just a better quality, not as sluggish as last year. Fingerprint sensor has improved. It is now in a better spot. Thank you, Samsung, for moving it. Speed and performance, like I said, awesome. Let's go on over to the cons. AR emojis. They are cool, but you use them for a little bit and then you sort of don't use them that much, because they just need more options as far as customizing and different emojis for it, I think. And it's not as good as Apple's Animoji. Another con maybe is the design. A lot of people might not like that it didn't change much from last year. I really don't mind, because it's sort of a refined design from last year. A lot of you might not like that. Gorilla Glass 5 still scratches pretty easily. I do not like that. I wish it was a little bit more tougher and not as easy to scratch. You know, if I want to rock my phone without a case, I don't want to have to worry about scratching it. Battery life could be better. It's not that great. It's not that bad, but I just wish it was a little bit better. That is one of my cons. Still runs Android 8.0. Wish it would have been Android 8.1. And who knows if we'll see Android P. Come on, Samsung. Fingerprint sensor, despite its placement, it has moved to a better spot. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. That's just me being subjective and whatever. If you may think otherwise, I just wish it was a little bit bigger. That's it. 4K recording is limited to 5 minutes. It's kind of a drag because, you know, why cripple a phone, you know, from its full potential? You could record 4K 60 frames per second. Just let it do its job. Don't limit it to 5 minutes. Bixby button, still turn that off. I really don't use it. Be better if it was like the G7 dedicated Google Assistant button. That would be awesome. Or at least maybe remap it or do something other than just have that. I have it turned off, so when I push it, nothing happens. But other than that, guys, that has been my thoughts, my review of the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. If you got any questions or comments, hit them down below. Give me a thumbs up if you found this video useful. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.